Good morning, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you win. You voted. Yeah, Crafty, we know. Alright, you win, you voted. You want me to... Oops, come on, controller. Ah. Alright, come on. Oh, right. Would help if I had that up. You win, you voted. Alright, you want me to set up Blaze Farm and the Wither Skeleton Farm. Now, I'm not afraid of looking up tutorials. And yeah, most tutorials for both of those farms in particular call for Trident Killer. So, we're going to gather some materials and go build ourselves a drowned farm to get the Tridents to make the Trident Killers for the other two farms. So, in total, the goal is 3 farms. I really need to turn down the music because I can't hear myself think this way. So, I'm going to turn down the music for starters. And we're going to go scrounge up some materials. Alright. Because we have a blaze farm and a wither skeleton farm that both need tridents. And to get tridents, we need a drowned farm. So let's start with drowned farm. Not that. A mess. It's under funny. I could probably leave a bunch of sand smelting. Because we need tinted glass to make these things work. I'm pretty sure I could use leaves. That wouldn't be a big deal, I suppose. But, well, and third time I'm going to put this stuff in here. We're going to need water buckets. Disaster. Let's see if I remember this correctly from the tutorial. Or... what we've got right now. We'll want that probably, and possibly that. Thankfully, we're right near an ocean. Now, I've seen a couple different designs for this thing. One that I did in my original survival world, which sadly doesn't really work very well anymore. The world is kind of messed up. I need to restore it back up, but one drowned farm I did make was about 80 blocks away from shore, over an ocean, of course. Drowned love oceans. And if I remember right, about, I don't know, around 110 blocks up. Why 110, I would guess? That guy. What a nuisance. Oh, I know one hat I should. The encoder is not happy. One thing about the update is just overloading the encoder again. Or something. I don't know. But the update to OBS broke a lot of stuff too, so I don't know if I can use that update yet. Last time I tried, it broke everything. Let me know in the comments of the chat if the update to OBS is fixed. I have a funny feeling that may be a leading cause of lag. Meantime, I need to go down and fetch one more hat, which would actually be very important for what we're doing. I don't feel like going to find a ocean monument. And the encoder just keeps overloading. This world has gotten so laggy as a result. Crafting, you're in the way. Okay. I think you can hear it in the audio. Definitely there's some choppiness in the video. Really? Almost night already? Ugh. No. Yep, that's almost night. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna sleep. Look at Yo-Yo today. Back and forth. Back and forth. Alright, fine. We'll go down to our geode to fetch some, amethyst. Yeah, there's gonna be some stuff to do. I just want more of that. I don't think I'm gonna need that, that. I don't need that or that. Get some stuff out of my. Put that in my hotbar just. Alright. But we're not going to be actively hunting stuff today. That. Although, you know what? No. I'm not going to put the book in there. That is one of our many goals. We are going to be eventually armors as possible. I don't think we'll get to complete all the armors before this world gets totally messed up. You can hear totally in the music that it is super laggy and hiccupy and stuff. And I keep seeing encoder overloaded on OBS. So I'm not guaranteeing this world will last much longer. What? One more trip back. Ugh. I should have grabbed some blocks. Okay. It's just constantly bringing encoder overloading thing. Hi. Exactly, it's pulling. Fine until recent. Giving me the encoding overloaded message. Got it on the fastest encoder preset possible. So I'm sorry if there's any choppiness or hiccups or what have you. I can't help that. I think it's probably deep so I have to do that. Grab a bunch of chicken. There's definitely some things from these add-ons that I wish were actual vanilla features. They wouldn't be game-breaking or anything. You'd just be so many ways. Alright. Stop it. Out here. We did some fishing to tame the nearby cats. Okay, yeah, this is definitely ocean. Start. Not even blocks up. This. Alright. Okay. See you later. Oh, crafty. Anything where we've gone. And 7. One more. Ah. And that's where I put on that helmet. Crafty, move. Okay, that is officially 80 blocks away from shore. Any potential shore. So laggy. Funny. I'm going to widen this. Just because I know we're going to be going back and forth a lot. We don't want to fall off. Yes, I know it's a waste of blocks technically, but it's easy. It's better to have a wide path than to be constantly falling off, as far as I'm concerned. We can go get more blocks. That's easy. I don't care. I'm going to make it 3 blocks wide just because I know I'm going to be going back and forth constantly. It's going to throw me bananas if I don't. Get out of my way. One thing I do appreciate about these add-ons is the automatic block replacing in my hotbar there. I run out of blocks, it automatically puts the next stack in line in the same hand, in the same spot. I wish that in particular was vanilla. It's not game breaking, it's just convenience. There we go. Now we have a decent walking path. Okay. I guess this is just the next one. I know we're going to need coral fans. Not that far offshore. Alright, let's do a little swimming. These. I can't. Alright. These here. Fill the thing. Alright, we're just going to stash these here for now. We'll go pick up that. Hi, Crafty. I'm going to need these. I'm going to leave them stashed here. Yeah. For the mechanics. Let you stop. Well, that. Yeah, I admit that. This is beautiful. But if you hadn't guessed, this helmet gives me conduit. Alright. There it is. Take this up. Bits. How high that goes. Another 64 blocks from there. Should be high enough. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a view. Crafty! Get off! Trying to build here, Crafty. Come on, knock it off. Yeah, you kind of fell off this thing, didn't you, buddy? Okay, we're making ourselves a little platform here. There, dude, I'm building. Come on. Hey, look, I knocked out a Super Saiyan. For that very reason, I'm going to put on the propeller beanie and have that in my hot, have the diver's helmet in my hot bar. Should I fall off this thing, at least I'll have better clothing. Oh, geez. Wow, this is very late. This is going to be crazy lag if I'm not careful. Alright. Light this thing up. Hi, Crafty. Okay. I guess this is a good use for all the bajillion blocks. Yeah, wow. You can really see where we've been in this world. Scaffolding there is going to serve down. I want a nice big pot. Left a lot of glass cooking. It's a very long draw. But we do have a feather beanie. A propeller beanie, pardon. Let's see if we can survive the fall. Whee! Why do we have so many of these wandering merchants around? Ugh, it's annoying. Get out of my way. Guess I'm gonna punch you, you turkey butt. Oh. What's going on with all that? It is awful in this world. I can see in the Dream Angel world it's a way bigger file size. Oof. And the whole encoder overloaded thing. Hear it, music there. It is very choppy. I am sorry about that. Okay, well, since we're here, let's go get more blocks. Then I have to bring up our water bucket. I need wood for chests, coppers, all kinds of good stuff. There's this stuff, and that feels so beautiful. Oh, we do have the wood. A bed that I can put up there. Oh. I think we have to start with this stuff. Alright. Oh, wait, that's basalt. No, I don't want basalt. I ended up with a couple things basalt here. Okay, well, we'll just go right along here. Alright. The problem 24 that we'll have to deal with. That's start by getting things ready. Oh, I saw one. Alright. Oh, I can put this away. Okay, visit to our iron farm, see if we've got any iron laying around. Oh, no room. Alright, of course. Craftable Builds. Star. We'll have to worry about things. Alright. Great, we've got a floating platform up there. Well, by the time we're done, we'll have more than that. Alright. I can't everything cutting overloaded. Alright, settle down. That'll help. Well, really good. And it's just continually overloading now. So we don't have to worry about the iron farm up there. We will need to pay it a visit. Traded most of the iron. No, got some. Alright, we'll take a stack of iron with us. Back up to our platform there. Really hope the choppiness, I have to say. This world has gotten very bad. Okay. just in case. Probably be a very deadly drop and kind of ruin our days survived streak, which is 341 days without dying. Meaning we've played in this for 341 days, no deaths. And we don't want to spoil that, now do we? Yeah. We're ready. Okay. Okay. See if we can swap around. Work for us. Direction thing. How about put our crafting table over here. I know full well I can be a dunce and walk off of things. Yes. I know better. I'm still got a crouched place, but not the point. We want a safe place to do it. We're gonna get a little safety with that. There, now I feel better about not walking off this thing. For safer. There. No way I'm gonna walk off this thing. Let's put down our bed. Very crafty. Come on. Because we're gonna be going up. Further. Let's start. That's easier. Please, Crafty, move. Come on, move, buddy. There. There's another chest strictly for supplies. We're going to be going back and forth a lot. A lot of stuff. Also need pop. That, yes, I have a resource pack for directional hoppers. Tell me which way they're pointing. I don't have to crouch and try to see what it's doing and all that stuff. It saves so much time. I wish this was vanilla. It's such a simple change. Alright. Here is set up a slab. I'm not going to do the trade. I've got so many blocks, it's not even funny, so I'm not going to worry about a couple deep side slabs. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, my inventory's a disaster. Alright. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Come on. You're not going to open the chest, are you? Because your autosaving. Ah, this is where I want to end this series. Um, four, 5, 26. We'll do it at 26. Give myself a little bit of leeway up there. Oh, the rest of these are away. We don't need them anymore. Not using you. Done with you for now. Not using you at the moment. Don't need you right now, because we're on peace. You're already out and about. Already spawned into the world. If I don't have him in my inventory, he'll just spawn another one in there. It's a little annoying, but nothing major. Build our little tube up all the way. Top of this scaffolding. I've tried to make this series unique, unusual, something different. I know other people have played more tools. I'm very upset to find that the creators are not updating this world. It would be very convenient to have some of the more up-to-date features and things. I'm not just talking about bundles and happy gas. They're great, don't get me wrong, but there were like some hot fixes and bug fixes that are obvious in this world that are not such a problem in up-to-date worlds. So, yeah. Look at this. That's a good-sized desert, ignoring the scaffolding support being. But, yeah, you guys voted for this. You wanted me to set up Blaze farm and the Wither Skeleton farm, and all the tutorials I found for those two required tridents. So we're making a ground farm so we can make the trident killers. Yeah, I know, I could ignore the trident killer parts of the tutorials and just make those farms, but trident killers are very convenient. I can think of one trident killer that actually gives us another reason to go to the ancient city. Besides the echo shards we need for the Warden armor. And I may still... once we go to the ancient city, I think if we don't find enough echo shards, I am going to create the rest in that we need for that armor in particular. Finding another ancient city is probably going to be a royal pain. Oh. There. How much further have we got? Yeah, we've only got a little further to go. I remember the mechanics correctly. Yeah, this is definitely the reason for the propeller beam. I have done this without it, and I was scared to death the entire time. I hated it. The resulting farm was amazing. I love that thing. But I was scared to death building it. Not that I have, like, vertigo or anything in real life. I'm not really scared of heights, but in games, I can be very scared of heights. I know it's just pixels and all, but yeah, I'm a scaredy cat in games. I'm not afraid to admit it either, I don't care. Alright. We do this. Let's see if I remember this correctly. Whoa. A dangerous fall. Hey, marching band? Crafty, get out of the way. Oh, this platform. Crafty! I'll get you 10. I run out of blocks. I'll have to go all the way back down. Which is why the scaffolding. How's my inventory looking? Ooh, yep. 2 stacks of 24 after this batch. Oy. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not going to be enough, I know it. Uh-huh, sure crafty. Up there. They're ridiculously high. It's not too high. I'm gonna be mad if it is. Oh, about halfway. And we have a stack and 29. Oh dear. We're gonna have to head back soon, I have a feeling. Oh, crafty. What am I gonna do with you, buddy? Yep, we're officially out of clothes. That's annoying. Well, let's see. What we got here. Oh, that 29 was basalt. No wonder. Ugh. Let's take some of this stuff back and drop it off. I'll sleep. Yeah. As long as we don't have the full obsidian armor on, I think we'll be fine as far as water is concerned. Because if we crouch while wearing the full obsidian armor, we get obsidian. I should have left the water buckets. I can do that. Back up and drop off the water buckets. We'll need them up there. And quite honestly, this is a good use of all the scaffolding we've been doing. Okay. Let's leave our water buckets up here. Oh, there is a bunch of stuff in the inventory we don't need right now. Ah! You know what? We got feather falling. Let's just jump off. There. Get out of my way. Yeah. There goes the encoding overloaded message again. Get out of the way. What to tell you on that front? My encoder's already at the fastest preset. I don't know if I can turn down video settings any further. I'm not an expert in OBS. Yeah, this is what happens if I wear the full obsidian armor and crouch. We get obsidian. No, we don't really need it.